So in yesterday's class, we saw that how to identify elements using different techniques. That is identification by properties, identification by anchor, identification by image, identification by index. So all these four are the ones which we saw yesterday. Okay. So today let us continue the same, and today what we basically do is let us pick up a flow. Okay, let us pick up one test case and try automating it. So we will know a basic flow of automation. Okay, so let us pick up the flow of registration. Okay, so I will say validate new user registration. Okay, so this is my test case name. And what are the test steps that will be present? The first test step will be like open demo web shop application. The second test step will be click on the register button over there. Third one would be fill all the details. Fourth one would be verify the success message. And the last one is click on logout. So this is something like end-to-end flow for registration. So first we should open this particular demo web shop application, this web page, then click on this register button that is visible here, fill all these details. After this we will get a success message and then click on the logout button. That is what our target is. That is our test case. So if you want to do this entire test case, what are the required controls that we need? We need to click on register. So we should know where this register is and we should identify this register. And in the same way, after clicking on register, we are working on these controls, right? So again, all these controls should be scanned by Tosca. Similarly, after this, we will work on verification of the success message. So that success message should also be scanned. And finally, we will work on logout button in order to log out of the application. So even logout should be scanned. Okay. One basic thing that everyone has to remember in real time, when you are working in the real time applications and all, if someone asks you to scan some particular section or some particular screen or anything, okay, either it could be register screen or it could be this section of register or it could be a category section or manufacturer section, please scan all the controls that are present in the section, though you use it or you don't use it. When I am saying I want you to scan register button and all, I'm expecting you to scan all these four controls in a single module because these four controls are the one set of thing, right? Similarly, when I ask someone to scan digital downloads from the categories menu, I expect them to download all buttons here: books, computers, digital downloads, apparel and shoes, jewelry, gift cards. Okay, it's not like you scan only digital downloads and leave all this. You should scan all of them, though you use it now or you don't use it. In future, you may use it. Then you need not. So the modules whatever we are creating, they should be in the respective section wise and all. Okay. So please don't forget that. So now, what is the first step? First step is to open this application. We will see it later. Okay. Now I am going to the next step, that is clicking on the register button and all. Okay. So for that, all I need to do is first I will create a demo web shop application. So this one I'm going to delete, which I created yesterday, and here also I'm deleting everything. Okay. Let us scan everything afresh. Okay. So in this demo, first in the module section is where we scan. So I created a new folder called demo web shop. So in this folder, all I do is shift right click, scan HTML. And select the application that you want to scan. Now I want to scan the register button and all. So what should I do? I should scan all the four controls which are visible over there. So let me do that. I'm saying select on screen and register, login, shopping cart, wish list. So these four are the controls. Okay. And let's see. It says that register is already unique based upon the inner text and the tag. Similarly, login is already unique, inner text and tag. Shopping cart is also already inner text and tag based unique control. Wishlist also the same. But if you observe here, what does this shopping cart say? Shopping cart says that shopping cart of 3. That means there are 3 products in my shopping cart. Am I correct with that? So, what will happen if I change the products? Like my products may increase or decrease, right? Every time I cannot make sure that I'm having 3 products in it. So, there is a change in this number. So, let's see the inner text property once again. If you click on this icon here, this side, okay, then you can see the complete property. If you see, it has shopping cart and in the next line, 3. So what I am doing is I am removing these 3 and I will keep a star mark over there. When I keep a star, it means that it will accept any character that comes up in the place of the 3. And that character can be of, and it need not be of only one digit. It can be of any number of digits. So what will happen is whatever the change that I have that I'm going to have in my shopping cart will be accumulated. Okay. All I say is okay now. Okay. And similarly the wish list also. Go to inner text, click on it and remove this 0 and keep a star and say okay here. So now we changed this wish list so that it can accumulate any number of products. It need not be 0 or it need not be any fixed number. Okay. The same way we did for the shopping cart also. So I think we are done with these things here. So all we do is now finish screen and close this particular window. Come back to Tosca. See, automatically module has been created to us. And let us see the properties here. If you click on register, what are the properties that we selected over there? Tag and inner text. Similarly, login also, tag and inner text. Shopping cart. We changed this inner text value, right? Let's see. Click on this section value here and click on these 3 dots. See, we got a star mark because we changed it. I'm sorry. Same way for the wish list also, we changed the value of 0 to star. Okay. See, one way is you can change in that window, or else if you forgot or you missed it, you can change it in this window also. Okay. Anyways, you can do that either there or here. But wherever you have a number, please make it as a star mark. That is the thumb rule. Okay. Usually, these IDs and all also have some numbers and all. Okay. So whatever it is, you just keep it a star mark over there whenever we have some numbers and all. Because numbers are supposed to change every time depending upon the screen that loads. Any questions, any doubts till this point? Hello?
No.
Okay. Okay. So now we saw this one. And one more important thing that we all should know is, see, when I'm clicking on register, here these are the attribute properties. Okay. And how do you access the properties of these attributes? There is a small triangle over here. If you click on it, you can see the properties menu. Okay. If needed, you can adjust this way or this way, whatever. Okay. And this is the properties menu. And if you click on this, these are called as attributes. Register, login, shopping cart, wish list, whatever be the element, those are called as attributes. And this orange color one is called as module. And if you click on this, you will see the module properties. Okay. So now one thing that I want see, register, login, shopping cart, wish list. In which page we are in? What is the title of this page? Demo web shop. Right. Okay, cool. Now, see, can I see this four options here again? Register, login, shopping cart, and wish list. Yes, right. And what is the title of this page? Demo webshop dot computers. Similarly, demo webshop dot apparel and shoes. Similarly, demo webshop dot shopping cart. So, if you observe, these four controls are coming up in any page, irrespective of the title. The title is just starting with demo web shop, and after that, sometimes I am having nothing. If I am in my home page or if I am in other pages, I'll have a dot followed by that particular page name. Am I correct? Yes? No? See, I want all of you to
Yes.
respond. Okay? At least yes or no. Okay. So, what happens here is, so what can I say? Like my title is demo web shop and the remaining part is so what changing. So, can I think like my title is something like this? Because star mark is the one which is going to accept anything, right? So similarly, this module also will have some title here. Okay. Usually it is the page where you were going to stand, where you stand that particular module. Okay. That page title will come up in the title section. So now it is actually demo web shop. Okay. Because we scanned this module in the home page. But now I want this module to work in any page of the application irrespective of the title. So what should I do here? After demo web shop, if I place a small star mark here, will it work? Yes, it will. I'll show you. Okay. First, I did not change the title. It is demo web shop only. Okay. And I'll drag this into a dummy test case in the test cases section. Okay. So now I am in demo webshop shopping cart. Okay. I will say go and click on register, but it will not work. See, run. It actually failed. Let us see what is the error. It says no matching tab was found with properties title equals to demo webshop. So what is the error here? There is no tab with the title Demo Web Shop. All I have is demo webshop.shopping cart, and we said that this module should work for only demo web shop. So that is the error. So now let us keep a star mark here and try once again. Okay, I kept a star over there and I'm trying once again. See, it clicked on it. This is the difference. Now is it clear to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want all of you to practice this part. Okay, this title part. Try exploring yourself. So you will remember if an see, you should always learn if an error comes, how should you debug it and how can you fix it. That one you should learn on your own. Nobody is going to teach you that. Not only in this tool, in any tool, anywhere, nobody will teach you how to debug. You should try to analyze the error that you are getting and accordingly go and fix it. Okay, so try with this title thing so that you will understand what that error is and all. Okay, and the next one which I want all of you to try today is please try scanning all these four controls. Okay, and in shopping cart, depending upon the number of products, you will have that number in the inner text. Try changing the value and try clicking on shopping cart, but it will not click because the number has changed. Now try keeping a star mark and try again clicking. It will, because you made it as a star. So we know that, but still try to do that. So you will get the error message and you can read it. And once you go through that error, then it will just get stored into your brains. Okay. So next time, whenever there is some relative error like that, you will see, okay, might be this is the one. So I can go and fix this property. So you should do on your own. That is our target. Okay. So now let's continue the class. So here we scanned all four attributes for the demo web shop. Yeah, this particular section is done. What is the next test step that I have? After clicking on register, filling all the details, right? So let's go to this register screen and these are the details that we need to fill. Okay, I will ask you one question here. See, for filling all the details, I got the title as demo webshop dot register. So now, if I scan all these buttons here, should I change the title to star?
Yes.
Remaining people, Sairam, Kranti Kumar,
Yes, we can change.
why should I change?
Star R we should keep register also.
No, I am asking, should I change the title of this module from demo webshop dot register into demo webshop star? Is it required or not required?
It is required because if in future if name changes, a tool can identify, taskbar can identify. Star is there.
Okay, I say that my particular title will not change. All the titles which I have across the application are the ones final.
In that case, I guess not required if it is required for
Okay. Javed,
Hi Ramya.
hi. Should we change the title or no? See, don't get confused. Why we are changing the title? Whenever these controls come in the other web pages also. Okay, and here this registration details, are these buttons coming up in the other pages also? Will these buttons come in other pages? Yes or no? No,
No.
right? So then why should we change the title? Not required,
Not
right? That is what I am saying. Don't get confused. If you are seeing these buttons, they are coming across all pages. That's why we changed the title. Okay, now tell me, should I change the title for this black colored navigation controls?
Oh, not required.
No. See, these are coming across all the pages. చూడండి ఇక్కడ మనం ఈ కంట్రోల్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో ఏ పేజ్కి వెళ్ళినా కూడా వస్తున్నాయి. దే ఆర్ కమింగ్ ఇన్ బుక్స్ స్క్రీన్, దే ఆర్ కమింగ్ ఇన్ ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ స్క్రీన్, దే ఆర్ కమింగ్ ఇన్ అపారల్ అండ్ షూస్. సో మనం పేజెస్ మారుతున్నప్పుడు వెన్ వీఆర్ నావిగేటింగ్ బిట్వీన్ దీస్ పేజెస్ ద టైటిల్స్ ఆర్ చేంజింగ్ but still these buttons are common, right? So in order to make these buttons common across all pages, we are keeping the title as Demo Web Shop Star. So here we should change the title as Demo Web Shop Star. Did you understand? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So now tell me, should I change the title for manufacturers? This manufacturers section? Should I change the title for manufacturers section?
Yes.
Remaining people? Yes, I should. Because this is coming across all the web pages. Okay. I think, yeah. So let's move ahead. So now let's scan all these controls that are present in the registration screen. So in order to start a new scan, like to scan a new page again, just go to your folder, shift right click, scan application, HTML on this folder again. Select the application that you want to scan. My demo web shop is here, so I'm just either double click or select it and click on the scan button. Anyways, it works fine. And now this is the one that I want to scan. So I will say select on screen and scan the controls. Male, female, first name, last name, email, password, confirm password, and finally register button. See, this is the place where we write, right? So only these controls are the ones that I scan. I did not scan these labels because there is nothing that we are going to work over there. All the work that we do is in this section only, here only, okay? So I scanned only those controls. So these are the controls from the register screen. So now if you look at the properties, for the mail, you are having properties selected as tag and ID. These are the two properties that are selected. Similarly, female also. And for the first name also the same way, ID and tag. Last name also the same. See here, if they are marked, that means those properties are what we are selected. Okay. And email ID and tag. Password also the same way. Confirm password also the same way. And register the same. ID is register hyphen button and tag is input. And also, do I have any background color yellow and all saying that these are non-unique? No, everything is unique. So I'll just say finish my screen and close this page. So now my module has come up here with all the controls. So if I look at this particular module properties, what is the value of the title? Demo webshop dot register. I need not change it. I can let it be like that because these controls come up only in the demo webshop dot register page, not in the remaining pages. So I need not change the title and all. Okay. And do I have any numbers here? No, I don't have any numbers. So that is the reason I need not change anything here. Okay. So this is all about the different registration controls that we have. The next one is after filling all the details and all, we have to verify the success message, right? So in order to verify success message, first we should get that. So let me fill all dummy values here. Test. See, this is my success message which I got here. Your registration completed. So now let's scan that. Do a shift right click, scan HTML on your folder. Select the application that you want to scan and now click on this select on screen button. Scan the message that you want. Your registration completed. And click on this select on screen again in order to ensure that you are coming out of this select on screen mode. And see here, this button is highlighted in yellow color. And if you observe here, it says the selected item is not unique. So what is that I have to do now? Tarun,
Yeah, Ramesh.
what is that I have to do now?
We can take by index or image or anchor tag.
First, we did not still explore with all the properties.
Oh, sorry. Okay, then go with class name.
It is fixed.
Yeah.
See all of you, if you are getting a non-unique control, first explore all the properties. If properties are not working, what is the second approach that you should go? Anchor tag. Okay, there is an order for this. Okay, don't say in the order that we all know. don't say in the order that is visible here. We have an order. First properties, second anchor, third is index, fourth is the image. Okay, here there is a change. Properties, anchor, index and image. Okay, please remember this order. So now it is fixed. So I think we are done. So before I close this, what is my last control that I need? Logout button, right? And this email ID also came up newly. So I will scan both of these controls also in this module only. Okay. So I'm saying select on screen. This is the email ID and this is the logout button. And click on select on screen again.
అవన్నీ వరకు రిజిస్టర్ అయింది.
Okay.
ఓకే రిజిస్టర్ అయింది కదా అని ఇంకోటి వచ్చింది.
So now for this email ID control, if you look at the properties, what does it have? It has inner text where it has my email ID and it has tag E. So now I don't want to show my email ID to everyone. Like it may change every time, right? I don't want to hard code it basically. See, right now it is something FFHH, but tomorrow it might be some other. And day after tomorrow it might be some other email account because we are registering users, right? Whenever we run the test case, we will get different email IDs. So then I don't want to show that. Like I don't want to be part of like hard coded thing. So then what should I do? I can remove this entire thing and I can keep a star mark here. Am I correct? So whatever be the email ID, still this control works for that, right? So when I did that, it became non-unique. So how can I make it unique now? Ravi Kota.
Hello.
Hi Ravi.
Hi, Ravi.
So how can I make it unique now? Any guess? I
Wait,
selected only tag and inner text. I made it as a star.
No, not able to.
Shall I select class name? So I selected class name also, but still it is non-unique only. So now if you see href, no, I cannot select this because
Okay.
this is some URL kind of a stuff. And similarly, inner HTML also has email ID only. Outer text also has email ID, and even outer HTML is something, but it also has email ID alone. So I don't think all these are going to work. So now what is the next approach? What is the next that I need to do?
Anchor.
Yes, anchor. But before that, I can just see more properties and I can see whether there is any property that will help me. But I know that there is no property here. But anyways, we should just ensure whether we have or whether we don't have. Okay, just for a little bit of confirmation. So it is not there here. Everything is all about direct email ID is what they mentioned everywhere. So now let's go to the next approach, that is anchor, as said by Ravi. Okay, so first I will minimize this. I'll just keep it here. Okay, I'll select the control. This is the email ID. So identify by anchor. And now it is asking me for an anchor tag. So what is the anchor tag that I can select here? Any guess?
FFHH mail, Gmail.
Uh, 1 second. Actually, this is the email that we are working on, right? So, anchor tag is a control which is having unique properties, okay, which is a unique control and which is available in the nearby the demo control that we are working on. Okay, yesterday we discussed this. People who missed it, actually anchor is nothing but, for suppose if I am coming to your home, okay, and I don't know the address and the place where your home is, okay, so then how do you manage, like how do you say me? You will always say me a landmark which is easily notified. Am I correct? You will say, for suppose if I say like somebody, Ravi is staying in high tech city and I want to go to Ravi's home. I don't know where he is exactly. So then if I ask him, he will say me a landmark such as come to Cyber Towers and from there turn left and right, something like that. Am I correct? So Cyber Towers is the landmark and Cyber Towers is easily notified by everyone because it is a unique building. Am I right? So that is why everybody can identify cyber tower. Similarly, in web page also, I am unable to identify this FFHH control uniquely. So I want some other control to stand as an anchor. Okay. So that using that control, I can reach this one. Okay. You need not worry about the logics and all. Okay. All you need to see is look for a unique control somewhere near this control. That's all. So if I am saying this is a non-unique one, this is what I want to scan. What is a unique control nearby here? Logout, right? I can take logout. That is a unique control only, right? So all I say is select on screen and I am taking logout here and clicking on select on screen once again and see now my previous email ID has become unique using identification by anchor method. Any questions, any doubts till this point?
Ramya?
Yeah.
Actually, you selected logout for the anchor tag, right? And the next operation we're going to perform is logout. So, while performing the test case, so it get confused or it will be in good flow.
Nothing. It will be in a good flow. Nothing like that.
Okay.
Okay. These two are independent controls only. Now this control has nothing to do with this logout. Okay. Actually we are having logout as anchor here, but that's okay. You can have anything, not only logout. You can have that search bar also.
Yeah, yeah. But you have
But
selected two the same things, so the I got.
yeah, no, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Any doubts till this point? Okay. So now we selected logout for as an anchor tag and we got a property that is relative ID. See, this relative ID is a very important interview question. Recently in Signity Technologies, I think they just question like what is relative ID. They did not ask anything about anchor or anything. They just asked what is relative ID, and this relative ID we will get only when we are using anchor tag. Other than that, nowhere in Tosca we are going to use this relative ID. So even a small point is going to come up in your interview. Okay, so please pay concentration. Okay, and please stop me if you don't understand the classes. So now I am changing the name of this control as our email ID here. Okay, and this is logout and this is the success message. So I will just say finish screen and close this window. Okay, so this is the last one that we scan. We got registration completed screen, email ID and logout. But actually, where should this email ID and logout sit under? Which section? In this section, right? Am I correct? These two buttons are also part of this section, and these two buttons are also like coming up across all the screens along with the shopping cart and wish list. So I have them here because I scanned it here. So what I will do is I will select both the controls, do control X, that is cut. We all know the shortcuts of cut, copy, paste, right? For cut it is control X, copy it is control C, paste it is control V. Okay, so select both of them by pressing on the control button or shift button and do control X. Then it says cut finished. Go here, paste it here, control V. Okay, so we have these buttons here. Now just keep them in proper order. Email ID comes up near the registration button. So drag it and keep it near registration. Logout, drag it and keep it after login. So keep them in some order, okay, before shopping cart and wish list. That's all. This is all about the module section for the registration screen. Any questions, any doubts till this point? No? Yes? Okay. I think you are clear. So now let's rename our modules so that we can easily understand them. Okay. So this section I want to call it as top menu section. So I'm naming it as top menu. Similarly, this is the registration section, right? So I will name it as registration. Okay. See, for naming these modules, click on them multiple times, or else the shortcut is F2 button. F2 is for renaming. Okay, so remember that the normal Windows shortcut only, it is not a different new one. Or else right click on this, you will get a context menu and a mini drop down. In the mini drop down, you will have the first option as rename. See, this is the one pencil sort of an icon. So if you click on it also, it is nothing but rename only. So this is the success message. So say it as success message. That's all. I'm sorry, I clicked on it. Yeah. So this is how we rename these modules. Okay. And now look at your attributes. See, always do remember we have certain standard rules which are followed by companies and all when we are placing these names for modules and attributes. Okay. Usually, most of the companies say like your module names should be like a follow camel case sort of lettering, which means the first letter should be capital, remaining part should be small letters, and usually they prefer no spaces in the module section. Some companies don't have all this, so then you are happy to play around, but some will have this. Okay, so if they say no spaces, see this is how your module name should be. And one more important thing that irrespective of your companies and all, what you should follow personally is don't include any special characters in your attribute names. Okay, whatever you want, only that specific name should be mentioned. This is a register button, so the name registered is valid. This is email ID, login button, logout. But see for shopping cart, I have something like 3. So don't encourage this sort of thing. So please remove this and keep this as shopping cart. That's all. Okay. Similarly, wish list also. I don't want this. Not only this, here if you observe, we are having special characters everywhere. So even there, you are not supposed to have these special characters. Okay. So now if it is one or two controls, I can go, I will click on it multiple times, or else I will right click and click on this rename button, or else I will click on F2 button. That's okay. Somehow I am renaming. What if I have 100 controls here and I need to remove the same special character for all the 100 controls? It is hard for me to go to one control and do this rename thing, right? I should have some bulk operation to be done. So for that, select all your controls. Okay. If you click on your shift button and click on this control, all the controls until this button will be selected. Okay. If you click on control, it is to select multiple controls. So now right click on them and see there will be an option modify, and in modify you will have an option that is name. The shortcut for this is control M, control N. Modify, control M, and what is that you want to modify? Name. So control N. Okay, so even that way view works. So now here usually when you click on this first time, this is how you land into. Then please click on this use regular expression. So then you will be navigated to this screen. This screen always works with different regular expressions. If you are good with regular expressions, regex expressions and all, then it is a very benefit for you to work with this section because it helps you to work more easily and smartly. For suppose if you don't know regular expressions, I don't know much about it and all, don't worry. I am here, you have an helpline, that is support. If you click on this support button, see these are the different kinds of regular expressions for different scenarios. For suppose, let's take an example. Start of the line, that is cap. That means, okay, if you are giving a cap over here, that means whatever you enter here will go and sit in the start of the line. See, I am saying Ramya space. See, what is my current value? First name, this one, right? What is my latest value that is going to come? Ramya space first name. Okay, because I said all the start of the line should be like this. Similarly, end of the line is dollar. So if I change this one to dollar, see, it went to the end of the line. Similarly, if you want to find any number, actually I don't have any number. Here I have a special character which is to be removed, right? What is that? It is the colon. So I am saying colon. And what is that I need to replace it with? I don't want to replace. I just want to remove it. So I'm not giving anything in the replace. And I will say modify all and say okay. And see, all these controls have been renamed now. This is how easy to work. Okay. And in the success message also for this one, I'm renaming it. Okay. As success message. And now, what is the name of this module? Success message. But if I have other functionality also, and there also I have some success message, then there is a chance to get confused. Am I correct? Because I don't know which success message is this. So in these scenarios, okay, all you have to do is you have to mention the functionality also here. So whenever someone comes and looks at your module, they should understand this module is for this section, this module is for this section and all. So that is the reason I'm giving a pipe character and say new user registration. So whenever a new user registration is going on, this is the success message that we are going to get. So this is how you have to rename. Any questions, any doubts with this?
Ramya,
Yeah.
you change the success message total context, so it doesn't match to the exact context on the web page, right? So how it
See,
works?
whatever name you change here, it is nothing. Okay, this name can be anything. Property is the one which plays the role. See, property we did not change.
Okay.
Okay, you need not use success message also. Give the name as Tarun, but still it works.
Okay.
Okay, any other questions? Any doubts? Okay, so here we completed scanning all the controls. So what we do tomorrow is let's place all of them in a single test case and test this entire flow. But before we test this entire flow, I want all of you to complete installation of Tosca, to request for license if you still did not, and please try to scan all these. Okay, try to scan different sections and different modules, and try to scan until the flow that we have discussed for the registration. This is a mandatory one. Okay, and only then, see, if you are practicing with me, only then you will understand the tool, or else it will become very difficult for you in the next classes. Okay, so please practice until this point, and tomorrow let's see how to place them in the test cases and all. Okay, any doubts, any questions? Okay, thank you everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.